Welcome back to the bench. I've got another completed car and a bench update to do for you today. This is a ramcharger that I just completed the other night. It was built for a Facebook group build off. It's not my 100% best work, but the kit fought me, and I don't really like the media that it is. I wish that I would have done a few things a little bit different. The body's painted in Tamiya white, and when I put the decals on, they looked really, really good. And then when I cleared over them, they just kind of got holes in them and stuff like that. It doesn't look the way that I wanted to. I should have just made an, after that happened, just distressed the body on it a little bit and tarnished it up a little. But it's kind of built as an off-roady expedition type rig. It's pretty much box stock, in all honesty. The rack is obviously custom built. The bumper's all custom built as well. Just styrene sheets, tubes, rods, banded up to where everything fits and glue it all together. The wheels are off of the Ford Raptor die-cast. I got the chrome wheels and the black wheels. I bought it specifically for just the wheels, and I've been waiting for a project for it to come to be. So I had to put a little bit of a suspension lift on it to make that work, which with that, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it here, but I just took some tube right there and made a riser, and just made 4 risers on each, one for the front and then 4 on the back, and came up that way. These wheels have a really big opening on the inside, and I had to paint them, and it bugs me to see them still. I originally kind of wanted to put the tires out a little bit in the fender wells, and stick them out, give them a little more offset. But the more I went out with them, the more I saw those inner barrels, and it bugged me, so I kept them in. And I think I like the way that it looks here as well. I think it turns out really good to have them set in, because now I don't have to have fender flares and stuff like that. The interior is red oxide primer with really nothing else done to it. I painted the dash black, but didn't really do a whole bunch of detailing to the inside. It to me looks very much like Chrysler red interior of the era for sure. The engine is painted blue, which I know Chrysler blue is kind of one of those. It's an odd one. See if it'll actually open for me this time. There we go. And you saw it there for a second. Just Chrysler blue, nothing crazy. I didn't do much detailing in the underside. This is just going to be a model to put on my shelf, just to show that I've got the ramcharger. I've got a Bronco that I've already built. It's actually very similar to this, just it was more like the Bronco that I owned, and I guess I'm a little bit more on the Ford fan side of it than the Dodge side. But it turned out good. It turned out there was really a lot of extra paint that had to go on after the regular paint, and there's a couple places that I see now that I still need to go and touch up. I got a little bit crazy with my chrome stripe here on the side. I used the Molotow pen, and I got a little exuberant. So afterwards I taped it and then put more on it, and it looks better. but there's still a couple of spots that I'm not real happy with. I do like that it really does have a chromey finish that it has to it, and it looks really good with the rest of the build, with the chrome grill and the chrome wheels and stuff like that. My black paint is not the most detailed, but it really has turned out pretty good, and I'm glad that I did build it. I'm glad that I did it with the decals, the 70s decals or 80s decals that it had on it. I think it really adds to it. The winch is really small in scale, but it's the one that the kit came with. It was the one that you just glue on the license plate frame. I was gonna build a rear bumper for it, but I chose not to. I did put a license plate on this one. It is a Utah vehicle, which is not that far away from us, so I think there is another one of these in the future for me to build, but I think it'll be more on the custom side of more on the custom and like a two-wheel drive version. So, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and we will talk to y'all later. Thank you.